Hello everybody, what's going on? This is AJ Smart Modern 123 here. Welcome to a new series on my channel called Countdown to the AJ. This is our countdown. My top anything, like best, worst, favorite, least favorite, and decent. Anything. Today we're taking a look at my top 10 best and favorite Phinbella moments for Phineas and Ferb. Now, the rules for this are simple. There has to be a Phinbella moment. Oh, there can be a special on here, but it has to be at least 2 specials. I made this last night. It is like past 3 in the morning. I just woke up like about a few minutes ago, so don't mind me just being like talking really low. Okay. Anyway, let's begin. Number 10, we have the first ever Phinbella moment from the episode Roller Coaster. When Isabel walked into the backyard, she had hearts in her eyes when she saw Phineas. As you can see in the photo down right here. This was the first indication of Isabel's crush on Phineas. Now, I think this is by the way, this is the only season 1 thing I am putting on this list. And you'll see why later, but honestly, this is actually the beginning. Okay, like that line, this last line says, this is actually the first time we have to see an indication of Isabel's crush on Phineas. A lot more came along throughout the years, and yeah, they began growing once seasons 2, 3, and 4 came around. Mainly season 3 and 4, just mostly season 4 though. This is actually mentioned again in the episode At Your Age when Baljeet, Beaver, and Ferb are telling Phineas about his crush for him. Number 9, the Sweet Tooth Buddy Ride from the episode Bully Bus. This is a season 4 episode, the first of a few of them. In this episode, Phineas and Ferb and the gang build a dental hygienosphere, and when Beaver has to protect it from anything, destroying it. But Isabel and Phineas sit next to each other when riding the Tooth Buddy on the dental hygienosphere, just with the jet, and also they're looking at each other. Why is this so low on the list? Well, why was the last one so low on the list? This one is low because it was short-lived. Same with this one. That's why it was so short. It's so low. It was short-lived. It took about a few seconds, and yeah. I just wanted these two to sit next to each other. Again. Number 8, the Honey Bee Story. Now, I'm not going to be playing you the clip because I'll get copyrighted. So in this episode, Phineas offers Isabel some iced tea, saying, well, in the first time he asked, "You want some honey?" By saying, "You want some honey?" Isabel was startled by the comment, asked Phineas to repeat himself by saying, "What did you say?" Then he says to repeat himself, revealing his offers of honey for her iced tea. Yeah, but the way he says it the first time is completely different. He's like, "You want some honey?" Meaning he called her honey, which is an indication that he has a thing for her. But then he said, "We're having iced tea. You want some honey?" Yeah, nice try, dude. We caught you red-handed in the act. You have a thing for her now. I see it. Remember, this is the girl who out-cuted Mitch in Meatballs in Seattle. Remember that. Why is this number 8? Well, it's actually a little bit longer than the last 2, and also it was pretty funny how Phineas says, "You want some honey?" Like the first time how he says it like that, but he says, "You want some honey?" Yeah, again, dude, nice try. We caught you in the act, so do not pass go and not collect $200. Number 7, the Fairy Princess costume. That's the spirit. This is the first season 3 episode on this list. I think. It is. Phineas compliments Isabella on her nice fairy princess costume. Though when Phineas asks her where she got it, she initially replies that she's not wearing a costume, but when Phineas replies with a mere okay, she admits that she got it at the Google Plus Mall in a disappointed tone. Wow, why is this on number 7? Again, it was short-lived, but hey, it ran kind of the same amount of time as the B story one, and it's pretty funny in my opinion how Isabella says, "I'm not wearing a costume, trying to be romantic." If a girl like that, in my dream, said that to me, I'd be like, "You're not wearing a costume." All right then. And no, you're probably thinking of something sexual I would do. No, I would not. I would just kiss her across the lips saying, "I love you too," to her. But I have not dated since fucking 5th grade in summer school. So yeah. Anyway, let's go on to number 6. The Tour de Ferb course setup. The episode Tour de Ferb. Now this is the second straight season 3 episode in a row. So we've had a season 1, 2 season 4s, and 2 season 3s. While Phineas is explaining the Tour de Ferb to Phineas compliments Isabel by remarking Isabel was kind enough to enlist the help of the Fireside Girls to make the course. As he says this, Isabel blushes and smiles. She is right there. Right there. I'm pointing on her feet in the middle. Yeah, this was also a short-lived one. This is why it was number 6. But it was actually, here's the main reason why it was number 6. It was adorable. This was one of the most adorable ones. Phineas made Isabel feel special. That's why she's smiling and blushing. The last time we saw this was in the episode That Sinking Feeling. And my God, honestly, I think this is one of the nicest things Phineas has ever said and done for Isabella. And yet, she deserves to smile and blush. Good job, Phineas and Isabella. You guys earned it. Number 5. This is actually the first time we're actually getting a tie. It's basically the song, her catchphrase, "What You Doing?" The song, and an from the Roller Coaster the musical. You're probably thinking, so, AJ, you already have the Roller Coaster episode on here. What are you doing putting it on there again? But I know, but this is the musical version. Here's why. Isabel wanders into the yard and starts saying, "What you doing?" In which she states that she has no idea, that Phineas has no idea, that every day she comes over just to see him. As Isabella says, while chatty, Phineas looks at her slightly flirtatiously. He also looks at her that way in the song Roller Coaster. However, he did look that way throughout the most of the song. Also, throughout the lines, we go, he seems to be leaning towards her and pulling her closer to him slightly on the ahs, indicating that he wants to kiss her. This is number 5 because, well, this is actually a lot of Phinbella moments in one episode. The part where he's like pulling her in, yeah, I thought he was gonna pull her in just for a kiss, but then that would have ruined the surprise for knowing about Isabella's crush on him. So yeah, I think it was really adorable, like the last one, and this definitely deserves. These two definitely deserve to be number 5. Number 4, the Staying Steve aim at the same time. The Lizard Whisperer. Finally, a season 2 episode is on this list. In this one, before recognizing their friend Steve, their pet the lizard, Phineas and Isabella were frightened and ran away together. Once room for Steve, Phineas and Isabella called his name at the same time. Also, as you just see in this photo, Phineas is looking at Isabel very flirtatiously. This is really cute. This is the number 4 because, well, first of all, this is something a married couple or just a normal couple would do. And Mrs. Mojo actually put these two, not Watch Mojo, but Mrs. Mojo, actually in a video, actually put these two at number 1 for the number 1 Disney couple that should have cartoon characters that should have been a couple. No joke. I will literally leave a link to that video in the description below. Well, not now. Actually, no. Go on YouTube search bar, actually, and put Miss Mojo, and then Miss Mojo, Vinny is in front, Phinbella, and then you'll see it. I bet you will. Number 3, flirtatious looks. Deplane. Now I know we've had a few other flirtatious looks ones, but this is the biggest one yet. When Phineas is explaining to their project, this is another season 2 episode, by the way. When Phineas is explaining what they're doing, their project, Isabel and the Fireside Girls, Phineas and Isabel flirt with each other by, yes, the word flirt is up there, but with each other by repeatedly saying coincidentally before each sentence. Excuse me. Coincidentally, these two look at each other like that because they know they have a thing for each other. Coincidentally, this Phineas does not know about Isabella's crush for him. Coincidentally, this is number 3 because this is really cute, and it went on for about, I don't know, almost a minute. Actually, almost like between 30 seconds long. Coincidentally, this is a coincidence that's very coincidental. I'm sorry, it's like early in the morning. I had to do that. Number 2, the Phinbella kiss, the finale, the final one, in the episode At Your Age. Now, at a stoplight, Vanessa's car pulls up next to Isabella's. Vanessa jumps out of the backseat of Vanessa's car and approaches Isabella's. Very confused, Isabel opens up the window of the car and stops. That's what he's doing. To which he replies, "This," and they kiss for the first time. And since like the Star Wars episode, Phineas kisses Isabella back, and this is after the two share their first kiss. Isabella tells Phineas that it was worth the wait, to which he agrees. The two then share one more kiss. This is really high in the list, number 2, because this is actually the first time Phineas kisses Isabella first. The last 2 times in the movie and in the Star Wars episode, Isabella kisses Phineas first. Here, Phineas kisses Isabella first, which is really adorable. Also, I think it was a great idea for these two to actually start becoming a couple in this episode. And every time I see this moment, I actually get like a tear in my eye. Like, no joke. That's how romantic that episode was. That's how romantic this scene was. This was like one of the most romantic scenes I've seen in this entire show out of these two. And I still get a tear in my eye every time I see it. Before we move on to the number 1 selection, we're going to take a look at my 10 honorable mentions, which I ranked from 11 through 20. I'm not going to be talking about them in the episode. I'm just going to read them off. So, telling Phineas about her crush on him, Night in the Living Pharmacist as number 11. Number 12, sharing the same balloon ride, Last Train to Busville. The Hide, number 13, is The Hide from Summer Belongs to You. Number 14 is Gazing at Phineas in 10 Years. Last Day of Summer. Number 15 is The Grandchildren from Comic Chameleon. 16 is Holding Hands and Dancing with Each Other, Happy New Year. 17, Picnic, It's No Picnic Together, It's No Picnic. Number 18 is The Ice Cream Shop, Isabella's birthday gift from the episode Happy Birthday, Isabella. Number 19 is Locking Eyes, is Just Desserts. And number 20 is Isabella's turn to Skittily Whippers. One of my favorite episodes, by the way, is just Skittily Whippers. Fucking love it. Isabella too, I love that one. And Last Day of Summer. And I love the pharmacist. And our number one selection is the romantic cruise from That Sinking Feeling. Yes, remember earlier when I said the last time we saw Isabel blushing was this episode? Well, guess what? We see it again. So Phineas invited Isabel on the romantic cruise. While on the boat, he tells her what else he has in mind. Causes her to blush once, then takes her hand, leading her into the romantic dining room. But Isabel is very annoyed when she finds out it's only for Baljeet and Misty instead of her and Phineas. Later, they shared a fun preserver, in quotes it says, after the ship sank. Rose. Yeah, definitely. Also, at the end of their ride on the Fun Preserver, Phineas says that this romance thing is fun and they should do it more often. To which Isabella replies, using a play on a common catchphrase from the show. Yes, we should. Why is this number one? It has everything in a Phinbella moment: romance, sweet moments, and also it makes me smile. He invited her onto a romantic cruise. He made her blush. He shared the same thing as her. He helped her in and out of the thing. He said we should do more romance sometime, indicating that he wants to date her sometime. These two have had some amazing moments throughout this entire series, and really, I enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Ring in the notification bell to be notified of my future videos. And as always, don't forget to join the MinerArmy today. And I will see you all in my next video, which is coming out whenever I make the next one. Alright? Again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.